you guys doing today on a beautiful hump day?
Oh, it's definitely hump day.
It is hump day.
I just ran to my house and everything. Oh,
I know. I
I,
am what? I am like 3 days pre-cruise, you could say.
yeah. I have to wake up tomorrow, like maybe 2:45 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God, where are you going?
Uh, Aruba.
Oh, that is true. You are traveling tomorrow. Look
But
at you.
my flight's around. I think it says like 7:50, but it says they start boarding like 7:15. They close the doors
Yeah,
7:30. International flight, you always want to get there 3 hours ahead of time.
right.
And I'm
Ain't it
hoping.
crazy, Keith, that when you're traveling, it don't matter if you got to wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning.
I mean, so here's the thing. Me, I will wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I will be like this, but once I get into my car and I'm driving, I will be like this, okay? And then it'll be like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gonna be fine, right? Well, and after that, I'm probably gonna be wired all day. Like I won't be sleeping on the plane. I won't be doing. I'll be like this.
Is
I'll
it
be
just you
wired.
and Joanne going on this trip?
Nope, me, Joanne, her mother, her brother, and the brother's girl.
Nice. Oh, that's you guys are gonna have a great time. I love
Yeah,
Aruba. I love it,
yeah.
especially that
I,
Palm Beach area. Great.
well, our hotel is on Palm Beach.
You might want to check out if you have time. It's called the Nature's Pool. It's a really cool place to go visit, but you have to either go by Jeep or have somebody drop you because you can't go by car because the terrain is crazy to get there.
So, well, I'll take a look at it if we're allowed to go there because we rented UTVs 8 hours, so
Mm,
we can go on our own. Like we rented two UTVs,
okay.
which I'll show when we come back because I literally bought the glasses, the mask. I have the whole thing and all that, right? So we rented a 2 and a 5 seater. So
Nice. You're gonna
right,
like it because it's
so
called the Nature's Pool. It's not that far from
I think it's
Palm
called the
Beach.
Nature's or Natural Pool.
I think it's Natural Pool, and it's really nice. The only thing, Keith, that if you're gonna go, just keep an eye on the waves. Don't go in when the waves are coming in. Just wait until the wave leaves to go in or to come out because
I'm
it'll
good.
drag you.
No, I'm good. I'll just go there. I'll take my photo and I'll walk away.
Right?
I don't need to be. Nope, that's not a natural pool to me. No,
I
what's a
actually
you
went
know what a
in.
natural pool to me is the pool that is at the hotel, and that's it.
I
I,
will say, I actually went in, right? And I went in because it's very clear. The water is crystal clear inside of the little natural pool area because it's inside the ocean. The pool is inside the
yeah,
ocean. It was
yeah,
created by the ocean. And I came out so quickly when I saw one of those, the water snakes, whatever you call them,
yeah.
whatever those things are called, they're green.
I guess a
I
water
came
thing, or
whatever the
eel,
name is, an eel.
eel.
You know how quickly I got out of there? I said, nope, not today. Not today. But it was a great experience
Yeah,
though.
yeah. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna do oh, the mustard. Have a great trip. Yeah, definitely. Hey, cruise tubers.
Hey, hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Let's
They are
welcome in
from.
everybody. We got Mama Nancy, the mustard drill, the cruise tubers are here, and everybody else that are not in the chat. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here and
Yeah,
being part of
yeah.
it.
So cruise tubers, they're actually from South Jersey.
Nice. Well,
So
welcome
I actually spoke to. I told them one of these times that we have to link up and try to like do a video. Most
in.
likely,
Kind of cool.
I'll probably meet him somewhere in Jersey because I don't mind driving.
There you
And
go.
I think I might have it. I think I gotta take a look, but I know there's an RV thing going on. I think it's in Jersey. I gotta take a look
Mm,
on what's that? April 19th. I gotta take a look at
nice.
that. But
That's
I know I have the big RV coming up. That's when I'm gonna see the muster drill and all that. That is in September. That is the
well, look at
national
that.
that's the national RV thing, which I'm gonna have all that. But I mean, so with this being said, I'm gonna have the UTV, right? So I'm still in my mind thinking in my head because I don't know if the UTVs are gonna have bars. Is it good? I mean, I never been on one before. I never even drove to one, right? So
There
so
were, well, they have different ones. They have ones they do have them and others that don't. So
so I'm
hopefully you
thinking in
get
my
one
head.
that is.
I'm just thinking in my head. So I have a chest thing. Remember, these things I have never used before. I bought them. I just never
Mhm.
used them. Okay. I have to. This is for my camera, right? I can put it on the chest. I got one that goes around my head right here, and
But why don't you just get the magnetic thing, and that way
well,
you can just
well,
snap it
well,
on anywhere.
well, that's the next thing. I do have that.
Well, there
I
you
have a
go.
I have a magnetic thing that I could put on the bar, and maybe I put my camera there because I'm trying to get the camera to where it could see like the ATV driving and all that stuff. You
That's what
know?
I was gonna say. If you got multiple cameras, you can have one looking out, and then you can have one inside
Oh,
looking at you.
well, I don't. I have just my DJI camera, but I mean I can still get me driving with my glasses. So I
Oh,
have
there
them
you
there.
go. Yeah, there you go.
You
Yeah.
know, but it's annoying because it only does like 3 minutes of recording, so I have to keep pressing it, and it doesn't record horizontal. They
Mm,
record vertical, which is good for my Facebook reels.
yeah.
Which 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 is the good news is if you don't know, I have been monetized on Facebook, but unfortunately, you know. YouTube looked like a smack on me, but I will get that back in a couple of months.
But you know what? I saw the other day Skyro is also with the same
Yeah,
situation. I noticed
yeah,
that
yeah.
the other day he's also going through with the same situation. If you would have told me you had one camera, I would have shipped you one that I don't use. I don't use my 360. You could have taken it with you.
That's all right. I'm not worried.
I've been trying to get rid of that 360. It's brand new. I've never used it. It's still in the box. And I haven't been
Yeah.
able to get rid of it.
Oh no, no, no. So the Facebook monetize. It's funny. Facebook. I only have 1,400 subscribers. If you Google it, it tells you. I mean, it follows. If you Google it, it tells you that you need 10,000, right? So the more
Mm.
I look into it, it's more about just people. Um,
I guess the amount of people traffic probably.
yeah. It's more about the traffic, right?
Mm.
So it's more about the traffic, and I'm talking about when traffic. You get traffic from every little thing. The best way to get traffic. You know what the best way to get traffic on Facebook is not your reels. Is take a post, go into a Facebook group, post whatever you post something that's going to get you a lot of comments. I'm talking about I was monetized on Facebook about a week and a half ago, right? At that point, it said to me, it said I will let you know what happened with that in 1 second, right? Right. So it said to me, right? It said at that point my how many views I have in a week was like at 112,000, right? Now because I go into these Facebook groups, I don't constantly post to them like 10 times a day. I do once or twice a day, right? But I cross post it into 9 different ones, right? I cross post it, right? So now I have the same post into all these different ones. Now I'm getting a lot of traffic on that one post. I'm getting a lot of comments on it. And then what happens now? Right now, it's telling me in the past week, I have 1.2 million views. So
Wow.
in 10 days, I went from 112,000 to 1.2 million views.
That's pretty good.
And that's all
But
from
are you also from the views, are you also getting followers
money.
as well?
That's the only negative part. When you're putting these regular posts out there
Mhm.
into these groups, you're not really getting people who are going to
To
follow you.
follow
So
you. It's just people just asking, answering the question.
yeah,
Gotcha.
it literally got to the point where I put one post out there one time. I looked at it. I made $10 off. Right? You're not gonna. But there's some of these posts I had like 900 comments on it.
Wow. That's pretty good.
you,
Yeah.
you understand? So obviously I'm still gonna do that, but that also helps draw the traffic
Right, right.
into the algorithm and shows up. And now what really helped me get monetized on Facebook was probably when I was creating the AI, because I have like 2 AIs that got over 200 plus thousand views. I wish I would have. So now talk about the AI. Now let me get back to what happened. YouTube they what was it? They demonetized me because of my AIs, but Facebook monetized me because of my AI. So
But you know what's weird? Because the other day I was watching Skyro's Nest that he had put a video out there that it happened to him as well.
yeah,
And so I guess YouTube must be bringing down, situations like that. I don't know what they're doing.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they're doing it. Yeah, so it also happened to Randy. That's the
Hmm.
thing, right? I don't know why they're doing it, but when I started doing research, a lot of people who were making these AIs, because I'm not gonna lie. There were times I made AIs and I put a shitload of them all out in one day, right? Boom, boom, boom,
Right.
boom. And I had a bunch of them that I just never put out. I had unlisted. I think I had over 40 of them that were still unlisted. I deleted all those. I deleted everything, and I literally told them, I explained to them. Because when you fight it, they want you to tell them, how do you make your videos? What do you use? Down the detail. And I gave them all the details on how I make the videos, but it still didn't work. So they put me on 3 month suspension. After 3 months, I could reapply. Now, if you don't have the 4,000 hours at that point, then obviously you got to try to get the 4,000 hours.
How are you doing with that?
I mean, I'm still at like the 20, I think 2,800 mark, somewhere around there.
Okay. Oh, you still
You
got
know?
time.
Yeah, so I mean, so Cruise, just so you know, once you get your 4,000 hours, right, and you get monetized, and obviously you have the subscribers, you don't have to really worry about the hours as much when it comes to keeping the monetization part, right? But if you get demonetized, like what happened to me, then you need to try to work and get your hours. Now the first year of being on YouTube is the easiest time to get your hours because you don't have to worry about the year before, right?
Right.
Right? Because then the year before, what happens with the year before is now, say I did 50 hours the year before on this day, well, and then the following year I only did 25. I lose 25 hours.
Right. Welcome in, Samara. Thank you so much for being
See,
here. Cruise
see,
YouTuber says that he has the hours already. So I'm
so,
guessing
so
you need the subscribers. Is that what you're needing right now?
yeah, yeah.
And if that's the case, guys, if you're watching the show, go check them out. Subscribe to the cruise tubers, help them out, out there, and to get to those 1,000 subscribers. Oh, he's 27 short. So there's a lot of people here. Come on, guys, let's go over there and get him some subscribers
Well,
at least.
now, what the mustard drill was saying before we actually start
Mhm.
is when it comes to AI. See, and I told the YouTuber, I said, you guys have it down that on the bottom it says, "Is this AI generated?" I click it, boom, it's AI generated. You see, and they literally put it in. If that was the case, it should say on the bottom, AI videos are not allowed on this platform. You know.
I'm right now going in here real quick to cruise tubers.
Yeah. Cruise tubers are good. They're nice people.
All right, so I just subscribed to your channel. So I just subscribed to your channel. Let me put you on
Yeah. So
all.
and also Cruise tubers, if you enjoy live streams, think about there's a live stream 7 p.m. every
Yep.
Tuesday.
Every
Every Tuesday.
Tuesday, I have a live stream at 7 p.m. So always check it out, and then you can get some more people from there. So far,
Yeah.
you have Miss Nancy, Muncie. I subscribe, so you got three more new subscribers there. The content has made by AI. Do you check that? Yeah, he did.
Yeah. I did. So I did check the box and all that, and I checked it every single time. And so after doing my research is supposedly, which I never saw it, but some point of last year they updated their policy, whatever you would call it, right? They updated it, and that was part of the update. And then in the beginning of this year, January, they went hardcore at going after everybody with all these AI stuff to try to clean it out. They're literally trying to clean out the AI on it.
Oh, that's really cool, Cruise Tuber. Thank you. But yeah, guys. So with that being said, welcome into another show. Today we're actually Jeff D will not be with us today. He has something important to go do, so he's not going to be on this show today. He will be on the next one. Next week, we do not have a show next week. I will be doing a live stream on Thursday on Thursday of next week from the World America. So if you want to come and check us out there, you're more than welcome to come. I don't know yet the time, so keep an eye for my channel on Travel Adventures with Tink, and I'll be more than happy to post that information there and then let you know. But today we're going to be talking about the Port of Spain, which is in Trinidad and Tobago. So if you guys are ready, as I am, let's go ahead and start this today. Here we go. Well, thank you all to those that subscribe to the Cruise Tubers. I truly appreciate, the support here on the community. Thank you guys all for going into his channel and supporting him. And well, today we're going to be talking about the Port of Spain. This is in Trinidad and Tobago. I don't know how many of you guys have ever been here. I've never been, but that's a port that I definitely want to go one day to go visit. I was going through the information and reading about this port, and it's really cute. I really like what they have on this port, the history that they have on the port. So to give you a little bit of information about the Port of Spain, this is in the capital of the chief of the Trinidad and Tobago, with a municipal population of 49,867 as of 2017. It is an urban population of 81,142 and a daily population of 250,000. Trinidad and Tobago's third largest municipality after the San Fernando. The Port of Spain is located on the Gulf of Paria on the northwest coast of the island of Trinidad, and a part of the larger stretching from the west to the Arima in the east. Just so that you guys know, the port of Trinidad and Tobago have three different types of port, but this is one of them. The city serves primarily as a retail and administrative center, and it has been capital of the island since 1757. It is also important financial services, the center of the Caribbean, and is home to two of the largest banks in the region. The main airport on the island, connecting the capital to the various major global destinations. The Port of Spain was also the capital of short-lived West Indies Federation, which united the Caribbean. The city is also the home port to the largest container port in the island and one of the several shipping hubs of the Caribbean, exporting both agricultural products and manufactured goods. Also today in the Port of Spain, leading the city of the Caribbean region, Trinidad and Tobago, hosted by the 5th Summit of the Americas in 2009. And a little bit of going into like the history of and how everything came about the Port of Spain. It was founded by the Spanish as Puerto España, that means Port of Spain. The first settlement was near the site of the Amerindians fishing village and located in the area known as Mucaparo, west of the city center. The name was recorded in the Amerindian settlement in the area, and this may have been in a separate village, another name, as a result for the miscomprehension by early Spanish settlers. The Caribbean was transient, traveling to the mainland, now Venezuela, and up to the Orinoco River. The French naval commander visited in 1680 and reported that there was no Port of Spain, but in 1690, the Spanish governor Don Sebastian reported in writing that the King of Spain in 1699, the accolade of the Trinidad, reported that the king that and the natives were in the habit of showing scorn and abuse upon the holy faith in during that time. So by 1757, the old capital of San Jose de Oruña had fallen into despair, and the government of Don Pedro de Moneda transferred his seat of Port of Spain. So during all of that time, just they went back and forth, through different kings and different things on there. And the Port of Spain continued to grow in size, importance during the 19th and the earlier 20th century, peaking the size in the 1960 at about 100,000 people. Since then, the population within the city limits has declined, and the size in the downtown area has become increasingly commercial. Today, the Port of Spain is a western hub in the metropolitan area, sketching in a western pub in the metropolitan area. And from 1958, excuse me, to 1962, the Port of Spain was temporarily a capital of the West Indies Federation. Through there was plans to build a new federal capital in that area. And in July 1990, the extremist group held the prime minister and members of the parliament hostage for 5 days while rioting and looting shook the Port of Spain. The damage was significant, setback of the city commercial district, yet business returned in 2005 and was serious bombings of the Port of Spain that caused injuries by the bystanders. So Port of Spain measures about 10.4 kilometers, and the northern range is the range of tall hills across the northern portion of Trinidad, and a consideration of the extension of the Andes Mountain. Today, the Port of Spain receive over 600,000 visitors, whether by ship or by plane, and it's just continuing to grow. So this is my information on the Port of Spain. I'm going to pass it over to Keith. He's going to bring us the cruise news, and then we're going to come back and show you what to do around the port.
Oh my God, I took my hat off, everybody. Oh, I didn't realize it. Yeah. So actually, cruise service. So what actually helped me with subscribers is making sure to obviously stay away from the AI ones, obviously, because obviously it's a lesson learned, which eventually I will probably make a video on the whole process, what happened, and actually, but I'm gonna make it after I get remonetized. At least something, right? But let's get back. Let's get to what's going on here. Yeah. So let me actually, actually where I'm at right now. So the one thing I actually noticed about this port, you're not going to get a lot of a lot of cruise ships. They barely get any cruise ships throughout the whole year. I'm not even kidding when I tell you. I will look at it in a minute. So today is Wednesday. It was a high of 86, low 76. This port is it's like hundreds of miles southeast of like the ABC Islands. So it's all the way on the other side of South America, and it's just slightly above it, right? Right to the northeast part of South America, to give you an idea of where it actually is, right? So I never knew that this was like Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago. My whole life I just knew there was a country called Trinidad. So I'm assuming it's the same country. If I'm wrong, please everybody let me know that I screwed up. But now let me get on with the actual next part. So for example, what I was saying, that a lot of cruises don't stop here. So their season starts actually, when does it start? I had it before. It ends in April, right? So this season goes on from, so the last one ends in April and it starts up in October. So it goes from October to April. which is obviously maybe because it gets so hot over there. But let me give you guys an example. So I'm actually going to pull this up for you guys so that you guys can actually see what I'm actually talking about and all of that. So usually I don't pull up the screen because I have okay. So I'm just gonna give you, so this is gonna give you an idea. Like, if you notice, there's not a lot of cruise ships, right? You know why this is October? Because October is the next time they actually have cruises, right? So like I said, so you're talking about in October, right? I'm gonna show you guys a couple months so to give you guys an idea. So you can see all the cruise ships. You got 3 here, two here, November, December 2. Yeah, one there, one in February, one in March, one in April, and then yeah, you see, they don't even have like 20 cruises throughout the whole year. Where you go to some of these ports, they have 20 cruises within a couple of days. So it's just giving you guys an idea of what that is. So now let's get on to actually some of these news stories. So one of them I actually did, two of them, right? I have not done yet, which obviously I don't know. I'm gonna find a way somehow. At some point tomorrow, I will make this news story. Obviously, I have to fly after this. I don't know if I'm gonna make it into on the regular YouTube, but it will be at least on my social media as the shorts. Okay, so let's get on to actually load those ones I'm doing. So I'm gonna talk about the one which I already did because that's a little bit older. Uh, Okay, so here we go. So if you haven't noticed, if you remember, Princess Cruises, they oversold a cruise, right? So this is a trans-Pacific cruise that was going from Australia, Sydney, Australia, and it's going to end in Vancouver, right? A 30-day cruise. Cruise passengers get there, right? And while they're there, they get, obviously they're not on the cruise yet. I think they were there like a day or two before the cruise, and then all of a sudden they find out they get an email saying that, oh, if you want to cancel your cruise, you can because they overbooked their cruise. I mean, this is the one part I was like, this is totally unacceptable. This is really unacceptable because you had some of these cruise passengers, they flew 15, 20, 25 hours to get there, and then they find out. It was like, okay, they found out before they flew. But what are they getting? They're basically, this is what they're going to get. They're going to get a full refund. 100% future cruise credit, which for me, if these passengers are already there, they should have got maybe 150 because it's not like it was a month before. You're talking about within 24 to 48 hours before, right? That's how it goes. They should have got more for the future cruise credit, right? They are getting travel expenses up to 1,500. Well, flights alone over there cost about 1,500 round trip per person, right? Depending on the flights you're taking, right? So that part to me is I thought that was like totally unacceptable, but it happens. I don't know if people actually took it. That's the thing. But let's get on to actually these other news stories, which is one of them is actually really, really, really disturbing. But I gotta put it out there, right? I mean, so I'm gonna give you an idea when it comes to these. Okay, so these two stories, right? I mean, this is one: a Miami couple charged with 200K cruise and jewelry fraud scheme. This is not the first time this has happened. I think I did a story where there was 3 of them last year. They did a credit card scheme where they maxed out all the credit cards in the casino, and then when it was time to get off, they got arrested. Right? The casino was happy to take the money, but whatever. So a Miami couple was arrested after collecting more than $200,000 for cruise vacation and luxury watches that were never delivered. Victims paid over $44,000 for fake reservations in July of 2023 sale aboard the Royal Caribbean Odyssey of the Seas. And they are facing multiple felony charges, up to 30 years in prison if convicted. So let's see if they where these people are from. This is down in Miami. They got arrested. And see, now you notice it, right? Now that, because I was looking up UTVs yesterday, now all these ads are UTV. I mean, everywhere I go. Antonio Diaz. He got arrested. He got caught. I mean, he thought he had a good scheme going on, but obviously it was not. And they actually did fake cruise bookings that were from locally, Bayonne, New Jersey, which I have gone out of there from. I went out there one time, so you know what? The port I like, the parking. It's a little weird over there, right? I felt like, it's like, you got the port there, but you feel like you're like in like the factory district. I didn't feel like I was like at like a real cruise port, like when you go down to like Miami, stuff like that. It just felt like there were like so many factories around and all that. Okay, so let's go on to the last news, and then I'm gonna pass this off. This is the one that was actually disturbing, so obviously viewer discretion advised. Let me just get to that. Okay, here we go, and I do not want that. So an Ohio man, right, who's actually, I think he's from like the same town as LeBron James, right? Ohio man oh, look, this is Ohio. I wonder who's from Ohio in this chat right now. And faces charges after a 15-year-old boy allegedly finds hidden camera in cruise ship bathroom. So, okay, so this guy planted in the bathroom a camera. I mean, this is disturbing. I haven't had the chance because I got home so late. I haven't had the chance to actually read. Usually, I read it first and all that. A 41-year-old was arrested for allegedly attempting to record a 15-year-old boy undressed and showering on a cruise ship, according to an arrest affidavit obtained by People magazine. The boy allegedly found 6 phones hidden in a backpack with camera aimed at the shower. Per the affidavit, 6 were six, not 6 phones. So the guy's name is Kevin Six. So it's not like it was 6 phones. They found Mr. Six's phone hidden in the backpack with the camera, right? So let's adjust that part, right? So Mr. Six was released with a $50,000 bond after being charged with video voyeurism of a child under 16. Me personally, he should not be released at all. Obviously, when you do a crime like this, there's no reason that you should have a chance to be released. I'm sorry. That's just my personal thing. Okay. And yep, and that's it. So I'm gonna try to do these 2 stories tomorrow at some point, right? Like I literally, if I wasn't waking up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, I would record it now and all that. How did he get in this kid's backpack? I don't think the backpack. Let me go to the story real quick. And read it. So how do you get into the backpack? They're not saying how he got in the back. The boy ends when he knows 6. Oh, so it's not inside the boy's backpack. It's in 6's backpack. But the boy knows that 6 backpack inside, and allegedly found 6's phone, camera sticking out of the bag and pointing towards the shower. The affidavit. I mean, this guy's sick. But all right, so that is it for that news story. So I'm gonna pass this off to Tinka.
Good afternoon, everybody. We've got an exciting group cruise announcement for you. This time around, it's going to be a very special occasion, as we have managed to get an invite to the inaugural sailing of the one and only MSC World Atlantic. This time around, we'll be sailing out from Port Canaveral in Orlando, Florida on November 13th, 2027. From there, the ship will be docking at Nassau in the Bahamas on the 14th and MSC's private Ocean Cay Marine Reserve on the 15th. After that, there'll be a relaxing day at sea where you can be one of the first people to explore this lovely new ship. On the 17th, they'll be docking in Cozumel, Mexico, followed by Costa Maya in Mexico on the 18th. From there, a single day at sea will be taking you back to Orlando to conclude the inaugural sailing. Be sure to book your cabins quick, as inaugurals like this tend to sell out really fast. You can contact us at jagonzalez@expediacruises.com or call us directly at 813-608-2935. We hope to see you on board with us.
I gotta do a Jeffy every time I hear that song. All right, so we're gonna be talking about the what to do around the port in the port of Spain and Trinidad and Tobago today. And with Jeffy's absent, I'm gonna take his spot today, and I'm gonna bring you along on what to do around this port. The cruise ship docks in the capital of Port of Spain at the cruise ship terminal complex of the Port of Spain, where the disembarking passengers are greeted by local dancing and dazzling carnival costumes, singing calypso and playing the steel pan. The cruise terminal houses a tourism information office, duty-free stores, enclosing boutiques and souvenir shops immediately outside the terminal. It is a craft market, and you can also find taxis offering an island tour. If you want to explore on your own, the Port of Spain shopping is a financial district, and it's just 15-minute walk. For safety, walk in groups if possible. Use the same caution you would visiting any large city. Do not carry any large sum of cash. Don't walk down the dark streets. Don't walk across a park at midnight, and stay on the well-beaten track and enjoy things that are relatives to your friends with guides, with a guide person if possible. So I don't know if they're telling you that is because you need to be very careful when you're traveling here in the Port of Spain. In lying in 9 miles of the coast of Venezuela, Trinidad is the Caribbean paradise of the southmost link in the Antilles chain of islands. Trinidad is part of the two islands nation known as Trinidad and Tobago. Yet although these two islands are linked in the government and geographically proximity, they are quite not the same. So what to do around the port, it says here, the Port of Spain is a cultural visual highlight and cruise excursions. A city just 15,000 is known throughout the world for a vibrant and colorful festivals, including the annual Carnival celebration. You can do tours, excursions, and transportation. All official taxis have registrations. Hiring a private taxi is much more expensive, but gives you the freedom to go where you like. Through there are fixed rates for certain journeys. It is best to establish this before you start your journey. Remember, $1 US is $6.30 Trinidad and Tobago money, but tourism industry, they would go off of $1 for $6 flat. Always ask the taxi what the currency they're quoting you. And the nearby places, you got the Maracas Beach. It is a beach on the island of Trinidad, and it is located on the north side of the island, and hours of mountainous drives from the capital city of the Port of Spain. The drive to get there goes up over the northern range rainforest areas, and most drivers stopping at the Maracas Lookout about a mile before hitting the beach area. If you're looking for shopping and food, Trinidad continues to be a major shopping center in the Caribbean, attracting shoppers from all over the region and neighboring Latin American countries. Shopping options are pretty extensive, which bargains shopping in downtown Port of Spain, San Fernando, Chaguanas, Arima, and Taunapuna, and main streets of the other districts. So the currency in Trinidad and Tobago and is the Trinidad Tobago dollar, also known as the TT, pronounced as TT, T-E-E-T-E-E. U.S. dollars are also widely accepted. Visa, MasterCard credit cards are accepted as many stores. American Express, Diners Club, Discover, JCB, and other are also accepted in a few places. So the communication in Trinidad and Tobago, the language is English, which is the official language there. Hindi, French, Spanish, and Chinese. They also have a hop-on, hop-off bus that you can also take. And usually these hop-on, hop-off buses are usually a lot in a lot of different ports. And this one also has one. So this is all that I have for around the port. So we're going to take it away with shore excursions and restaurants.
I'm sorry. I was just looking at. Let me see if you can see it. Look at that.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm on the Facebook page,
Mm,
and that's one of the pictures of the hotel I'm at.
that is very nice. So
And
soon you're
that
gonna be there.
and that is the pool. Let me see. And it's like literally. Okay, let me show you this one.
That's the Ryu, right?
Yeah.
I've been to that one. You're gonna
Oh,
like it.
yeah, you've been it. Yeah.
I've been to that one. They had a wedding there one time, so I checked it out, and that's a beautiful. You're right next to the best pool, the Palm Beach beach there. They
Yeah,
have
very good.
music. They have a little right by the Rio. It has like a little kind of like restaurant in the water area that you can
Yeah.
go and have and enjoy and all of that
And
stuff.
since talking about that, I looked online, like right over there. They have a piano bar. It's called the Sopranos piano bar, and the theme is for the Sopranos. On the outside, they have the
Okay.
Sopranos logo with the gun, like from the movie and all that
Oh,
stuff.
that's awesome.
So, I
You
might
know they
just.
have casinos there, right?
Oh yeah.
They have quite a bit of casinos there. I went to a couple of them. Pretty
So
cool.
the Rio does have a small casino. Rio has a small one. I found a bigger casino that's like maybe like a 15-minute walk.
Yeah, there's
So
some other resorts there that have really cool casinos.
yeah, I think it I think it was maybe the Hilton or something with an A. One of the hotels that start with an H.
Oh, I don't there's so many there. I know that I went to one that it's kind of like you got to go up the stairs or something, and you in the casino is pretty cool. It's really nice.
Muncie, my mother's not coming on the trip. This is we're doing something with my in-laws. So me, my wife, and the five of us. My mother does have a cruise coming up in what a month, little over less than 2 months, more than 1 month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's going on the Venetia.
No, oh, she's gonna like it. That one is nice.
Oh yeah. So I think this will be her fourth time on the Venetia.
Look at her.
Yeah, and she's going by herself.
I know, right?
Yeah. So just
All right, so let's start the excursions. So we won't run too late because we have a 15 more minutes. I'm going to start with one of my excursions that I picked today.
yeah. I was just plugging my laptop.
It's called Trinidad Highlights and Tour from Port of Spain. It is an $80 per person. It is approximately 5 hours, guys. I picked
Cheaper
this
week.
one. I'm sorry?
I said it's a lot cheaper this week than last week.
Yeah, it is a lot cheaper this week for sure.
Yeah.
I picked this one because it takes you through like the different highlighted areas of Port of Spain. And when I was looking at the buildings, it's just so pretty. How it's very pretty over there. Look at this. This is amazing.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I want to go there because I've never been to Trinidad and Tobago, so
No,
that's gonna be. I'm gonna have to add this one.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a place you have to add, and it's probably one of those that you're gonna,
Look at these
you're gonna have
people.
to fly
I'm
there.
selling
You're gonna have to
cocoa,
fly there,
coconut water there in the beach. This looks good too. I don't know what that is. But just to give you a little bit of the overview, you make the most of your time and see the highlights of Trinidad in its half-day guided excursion from Port of Spain. Your tour takes about 250 feet, 72 meters above the sea level to the Fort of George view, magnificent panorama of Port of Spain, plus get a chance to taste the local delicacies on your own expenses, such as a chow, freshly seasoned fruit, and the famous bake and fish, a hot and crispy fish sandwich. Time at the beach makes this tour a home run. So what's included? A bottle of water, the drive and the guide, hotel pickup or drop off, gratuities, food, drinks, not mentioned in the inclusions. The itinerary starts in the Independence Square, and then it goes to the Queen's Park Savannah, Royal Botanical Gardens, National Museum of Art Gallery, the Fort of George, and the Maracas Beach, which is one of the famous beach that I was telling you about when we were talking about around the port. So yeah, so they have a lot of really cool places that they take you, and for $80, I think it's a really good deal for $80. So what do you think, Keith?
Yeah. Oh, what I do? Sorry, I just messed with my phone. Where was I?
I tell you one thing, I can't wait to get my YouTube office ready. I can't wait to move and have everything set. I feel so weird when I'm on this side of the house
Oh
doing
yeah.
the
Okay. Yeah. All right. So now I got. So I did Trinidad highlights and scenic drive.
ooh.
I what drew me to this was
Mhm.
this house
I
or
know. Same for me when I was looking at it.
it's $109 per person. It says it's likely to sell out. So if those of you don't know, so basically I realized that actually this week when I was looking at stuff through Viator. So
Mhm.
what Viator is basically what Expedia is for like cruises, So
Right.
that's what Viator is. They have all these excursions, or all the companies that they're associated with on that wherever you're going. So that's what Viator is. Viator, you're not really booking it through Viator in a way, if you think about it, because you're still booking it through Viator, but then they're going to the company themselves. So you're
Right.
basically yeah. So that's basically what Viator is. Okay, so let's get on with this. $109. Right there. So that
That
and
looks like Megan's Beach, that area,
yeah, I mean, it
right?
looks like it's got the horseshoe like Megan's Beach, but
Right.
it don't look as nice and beautiful as Megan's Beach
Like right, because that one is
with the
very
water.
like turquoise color. This one is more
Well,
green.
well, the one thing I met when I was at Megan's Beach, at Megan's Beach in the back, they have like that island, and when I was
Mhm.
there, it kept raining. So throughout the time I was there, it kept getting foggy and unfoggy, foggy and unfoggy. It was so weird. Wow, you know. Okay, send me oh, that's nice. So,
That is nice.
and that is it. Okay, so let's see what else is here. T- well, if you want to do the mud bath,
Hmm.
for three, I don't understand. Why would you pay $300 to swim in the mud?
I don't know.
Can someone explain to me out there, like, why would you, for example, you know how I am where,
It's
where I'm,
therapeutical, I guess.
but like, for example, why would you pay like $300 to swim
See,
without
I
swimming?
wouldn't pay $300 to swim in. I don't think it's regular mud. I think it's more like, ain't it like the volcano, whatever thing, or ash or whatever?
It's mud. It might be, Oh yeah. I mean, honestly, they might. To me, I feel like when I see that picture right there, you're gonna go swim in the mud. You're gonna go to the bottom, and the whole thing underneath is gonna cave in, and you're gonna go on there, and all the dirt or sands are gonna go on top of you, and you're gonna die. That's what
Well,
I.
the way
That's what
I
I think.
see it, the way I see it, could you imagine you go in there and you can't get out because you're stuck?
Yeah,
That's the only thing
like
that would really suck.
quicksand. Okay, so
If you
let's
guys
get.
have ever done something like this, let us know how does it work? Like, are you able to get out, walk out of there?
So it's $109 excursion, but it's not. What the sweet? I didn't read it. I didn't have a chance. Okay, so it says you pass by the Port of you pass by Queen Park Savannah, but you go to the beach.
Also, it's kind of like kind of like a drive by, and then the real thing is the beach.
Yeah, turn the highlights and scenic drive. Yeah, because it's just a drive tour, so you
Yeah,
could.
yeah.
All right, so see, yeah, that's the excursion. I mean, if that's what you want to do, you do it. All right, so let me get on to the
Yeah,
actual.
there's a lot of different types of excursions.
Yeah. That's the one they did have a lot of different excursions. But I'm gonna go on to my restaurant.
Muncie says it's just wet dirt. Ah, Muncie
No,
like
so cruise ship, you are right when it comes to that part. So another thing that I've done with Viator is if you could find you got to look at their photos, right? Because Valrito's not going to put it there. They don't want to lose money, right? Look at the photos of the excursion you're doing, and if it's something that has to do with like vehicles, like a bus tour or stuff like that, you will be able to see the logo of the company on the bus, and then compare your prices with the actual company website and what they actually have. So that is something that you can do. You know, that's something I would actually recommend doing. You know, and all that. What was that? Oh, the food. Okay, so this is called Bottles and Not Beers, Bites. Bottles and Bites. You know? And let's see. I don't know if this is an American money, their money. I have no clue. So
I think to me it's their money because it's $45 for a miso soup. That's crazy. But you never know, you know?
Yeah, I mean, for miso soup, holy shit. Sweet mother G. $65 for a tom yum soup. Okay. $85 for salad. I mean, wait, hold on.
It has to be the TT money. It has to be because I don't think that's regular American. So technically, he said it was per $1 is $6 of their money.
Yeah, it's 6.78. So I'm looking at it right
now. It's $14 for the salad, about 14 and change.
So you got to times it by so $1 is 6.78. So
right.
Well, all right. So wait, that's not it. I went to the stream now. Okay. Wow. So 610.
Look at that. Wake me, wakame seaweed.
Yeah, I mean, yours. I didn't look at, like I said, I didn't look at the menu. I just picked it because the menu's there. It's called Bottles and Bites. I'll be honest, did not know that Bottles and Bites is Asian food.
Wow.
When you think of Bottles and Bites, you're thinking beer, maybe like barbecue food, bar food, stuff like that. Not Asian. This is an Asian cuisine. That's what this is. Tunatake, mashimi, I think it's sakishimi.
Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look like the little boat that they serve on the Carnival cruise ships on bonsai sushi?
I mean, it's a boat and it's got a lot of sushi. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There's like a lot of sushi there.
I think it's 40. I think it's 40.
That's a lot. That's like a whole boat full of.
Yeah. And that's about it. You got London, Black Spider, all that, Joseph Towers, and all that. I mean, it's really good place, really good sushi and all that. I mean, you have a lot of different, like, I'm gonna, because I see time's getting low, so I'm gonna just scroll down real quick so we could do.
That one looks cute.
Yeah, this is my wife. My wife loves the shrimp tempura roll. That's one of her favorites. And then you got I can tell you, it's a big menu.
It is. It looks like a lot.
I've never heard of teriyaki meatballs before.
That's different. They got tempura mushrooms.
Yeah.
Oh, now these are the main courses. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful.
Yep. And that is it right there. All right. So you could go.
All right. So let me share my screen. I actually, for some weird reason, you picked the Chinese and I picked the Italian.
Well,
and I don't know why, but
I saw it in Italian place, and I was like, I'm gonna pick some other place.
Now, what I don't understand is when I was looking at this one, I don't know if you guys noticed, it says 12 cents for spaghetti carbonara. Like everything is 12 cents. There has to be something wrong because everything is 12 cents, but nothing shows up on and they have like really nice see, I can even show all the different categories, but they
Maybe
have
maybe it's 12 cents in American money.
probably it says fresh pasta. They have spaghetti carbonara, spaghetti cheese. And then they have, let me go to all categories. Let me see, hold on. Give me a second because I want to make sure that I'm in the right one. Hold on, because I think it might have pulled a different one. Okay, so let me see if I can remove this one and then add this other one, because for some reason it pulled. I don't know why it was pulling the wrong one.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, I'm going to share this one with you guys. This is the Exchange in Port of Spain. This is one of their restaurants. It's supposed to be very close to the port area, and this is some of their. I couldn't find a menu like specifically for them, but they have some really cool, nice food and drinks.
Oh,
And
yeah.
this is what the restaurant looks like inside. This looks good, though.
Huh. No,
I know
I'm reading what Munch said. So let me ask you: if there's a creek behind your house, would you swim in it?
If there's a what?
A creek behind your house?
No, I don't think so.
The Munch said there's a creek behind his house. For some odd reason, he was swimming. I would definitely not swim, especially if I was in Florida. That's a definitely no, because you might have some big.
You never know what's in there. There might be some creepy crawlies in there or something.
Especially in Florida, those man-made lakes back there, those things have like alligator. I mean,
they actually tell you not to swim because there are alligators in it and who knows what not. Snakes and who knows what not.
See,
oh my God, my younger kids swim in it. Muncie.
Get
them out of there.
Get them inside a NASCAR. Have them drive. I know you love the NASCAR.
Well, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's show. If you have any questions about the Port of Spain, make sure you put it in the comments. If not, if you're going to watch the replay later on, or if you coming back and then watch the replay and have some questions, put it in the comment and we'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Also, if you're interested in a specific port that we have not done, let us know in the comment, whether you tell Keith, Jeffy, or I. And if you're looking to coming into one of our shows because you've been to that port of call, let us know as well. And we'd be more than happy to bring you in and you can be part of the Across the Wave. I know that I got to get with you and Jeffy because I know Dave needs some help from us in something that he wants to do. And we might be going to Dave's show one of these days to help him out. But other than that, guys, do you have anything else that you are doing besides going to Aruba tomorrow?
I'm going to Aruba. I'm going to film. I'm going to try to do like maybe not a regular YouTube video, a short video based off, just let people know how the airports are with everything that's going on. I mean, I'm trying to get there by like 4:00, something like that, only because of what's going on at the airports,
Right.
It's better to be there.
Hopefully you guys have a great time. You're going to love Aruba, so I can't wait till you come back and let me know how you enjoyed it.
It's funny. I've been there before on a cruise, but this time...
It's different when you're there.
No, because all I did was I got off, I went on an excursion and came back. I got my wife. We walked around by the cruise ship and we went back on the cruise. So we never really ventured off to...
Right. You've never seen the nightlife and all of that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, so I got to figure out. Yeah, that's the thing. When you're there on the cruise, you're during the daytime. You're not there at night. It's different.
Right. And Palm Beach gets really packed at night. It's kind of like a little bit of kind of like South Beach feel, but not to the extent of South Beach. It's like a little bit more.
South Beach is coming, especially if you go down there in March. Go down there in March.
You don't want to be down there in March.
Kids who too young to drink, They get one drink, they think they're like this, and then you got the other ones who think that they can beat everybody up, and that's when the
Yep.
cops come.
Well, guys, next week I do not have a Tuesday show because I'll be on the World America as of Saturday. I will be having a live stream on Thursday. I'm not sure the time yet, so keep an eye for that live stream. But thank you guys for being here with Keith and I on the Port of Spain today. We love you all to the moon and back. God bless each and every one of you guys. And we will see you not next week, but the following week.
2 weeks.
We'll be back in 2 more Wednesdays. Not this coming Wednesday, the following one. Love you guys. Toodaloo.